guys, and welcome to Stephan Eats. And in this episode, well, we're going to do something a little bit different. We are currently in Spain, in Galicia. Obviously, we've done a couple of videos here, and I've always wanted to do just kind of like a supermarket series, kind of like a grocery store haul. I'm only here for 3-4 days, so I maybe just have time to do one of these, maybe another spot, but I thought at least I would show you one. So anyways, very quickly, let's go to the supermarket. Let's just try a whole bunch of frozen and also pre-made meals, Spanish food and Spanish supermarkets. It's pretty good stuff. Let's go. Probably one of the most famous Spanish supermarkets, Mercadona. There's one about 10 minutes away, so let's go there. Let's get some things and then we'll come back. This is a little bit of a low budget video, so you know, it's good. It's good for my wallet. Hopefully it'll be good for my taste buds too. So let's see what they got. Okay, so we are in the house. So I guess disclosure, we have kind of like a house here in Spain. Got it maybe 5-6 years ago. So yeah, we try to come back here fairly often. It's kind of hard to, obviously, the two locations, Vancouver, Spain, being so far away. Anyways, it's a really cool, really old house. The other thing you may have noticed is I'm the only one in this house right now. Anyways, we have quite a bit of spread. I think the way I'm gonna do this, I bought a whole bunch of stuff, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the fresh stuff first and then maybe the frozen stuff later tonight. The one thing I've noticed right away is how much cheaper a lot of the frozen and prepared foods are compared to Canada. Lasagna, stuff like that, you know, those big things of lasagnas go up to like 15 bucks. While here I saw the lasagna, it was like €3, which is approximately 5 bucks. So much cheaper, and I will say the quality looks a little bit better. Okay, let's go. The other thing is I had to really take into account the fact that we don't have a microwave. So I have to find a way to cook some of this stuff without a microwave, which shouldn't be too hard. I got mostly stuff that you could put in an oven or heat or whatever. So anyways, so I have all this stuff in front of me. Look at that. I even have, oh, you know what? Okay, I think I'm gonna start right away with the gazpacho. First of all, gazpacho in Spain, absolutely amazing. People don't know what gazpacho is. It's a cold kind of tomato / vegetable soup. Pretty much you just grab a whole bunch of fresh veggies and then just blend them with some olive oil, and bam, you have a gazpacho. And with the quality of veggies that Spain has, it's always a great dish. This one is about €3. You're gonna get the big tubs. You can get there are like maybe 4 or 5 types of gazpachos. They're all normally really good. Oh man, oh, it's so good. Yes. So fresh. This one might even be a little bit garlicky. This one's extra garlicky, actually. Very creamy, super fresh. I'm not surprised there are like only one of these left. You could tell people have just been grabbing this one because the other gazpacho stocks were full and this one was kind of empty. Moving on. Okay, I think it's time to reheat some things. I got an Angus burger. They have a section of kind of hot meals, and I don't know why I got this. I could have gotten like, you know, some rice dishes or, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, but I kind of wanted to try the burger here. I don't think I've ever had a burger in Spain. And right away, you know what? It's still fairly warm. I'm gonna just keep it like this. Ooh, it looks pretty good. Look at that. So it's just a patty. I think there's some like cheese and stuff inside. I don't know about sauces. Oh, it is sauced. Okay, so if you look at the sauce, it does have sauce on it. Maybe like some kind of tomato spread or something. I'm gonna say it doesn't look bad at all. That looks pretty good. I like the sesame seed bun. There's the bacon. There's definitely some cheese, and yeah, there's definitely some kind of weird relishy sauce. Okay, so let's cut into this guy and let's see what it looks like. You know, it's very like, the patty looks very interesting. It almost looks like it's a meatloaf instead of like an actual patty. Okay. It's all right. The patty is weird. It almost has like a texture of like a really dense sausage patty. It almost feels like it's definitely been ground and then ground and then ground again into like almost an indistinguishable paste. That kind of sauce at the top is fairly sweet, but it's also sweet, so you don't need the additional sweetness from the sauce. Now, I'd skip the burger. Yeah, skip the burger. Next thing I got, this is called a seranito. And this is a serrano, I'm assuming it's a serrano sandwich. I have no idea. I just saw seranito and I thought of ham. Ooh, that one looks good. Okay, perfect. I'm a little bit more excited for this one. This is your seranito. I think it's just a whole bunch of serrano ham, some tomatoes. It's definitely been put in the press. Ooh, what I'm liking though is just the insane amount of green peppers. They might be serrano chilies. Maybe that's why it's called serrano. There's a whole bunch of green chilies in there, some melted cheese. The cross section, lots of cheese. Quite a bit of cheese actually. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. It's a confusing sandwich. I like it. I think it's really good, but it's definitely very different than what I was expecting. It's like a whole bunch of really finely cut ham. There's like a bechamel sauce in there, so maybe cheese. Maybe there is cheese in there. It almost feels like a chunky sauce inside of a piece of bread. I don't know. They could have just given me just a nice thing of serrano ham with the cheese on top and then just a big thing of roasted green pepper. And I think I would have liked it more. I don't really get why they had to mince everything up. So it almost feels like two different dishes. Just give me a sandwich, give me the meat, give me some bread, give me the peppers, just make it a normal sandwich. You're in Spain, you have all these other amazing sandwiches you can get. You can get amazing ham sandwiches that are just so simple with crusty bread. Compared to that, this just falls short. So while we wait for this stuff to heat up in the oven, I got one more cold thing, and this one looks kind of cool. I'm actually excited for this one. This is the asparagus. It says asparagus. I don't think you're supposed to do anything with this. Oh. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that there's gonna be like zero salt in here and it's gonna be just like a bland, watery asparagus soup. I think originally when I saw the packaging, I was very excited, and now I've come back down to earth a little bit. It's okay. It's a little bland. There's definitely potato in here. There's like a caldo verde vibe to it, which is that Portuguese soup. This soup falls well short of any kind of flavor. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, on to the next one. Next items, and these are all the items from the oven, and they look pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I am boiling right now. It's like 33 degrees, and inside the house is the same. Outside is worse. This is why I look like a total disaster. But anyways, kind of nice little plate of goodness right here. We got this kind of special rice. I don't really know what it's called, but I do want to try it out first. Everything's kind of hot, so I'm gonna kind of power through these guys. Okay. The texture of the rice is really nice. The grains of rice are very kind of crunchy, and then you get a little bit of mushroom flavor, not too much. That's a good rice. I would get that one for sure. But Especially, you know what would be really good too? You can crack an egg on top of it. Next one is the albondigas. Very, very typical Spanish dish. And let's see what these ones look like. Now, I should have maybe stewed these, but whatever. I didn't want to use up a pot just for these meatballs. You know what? The meatball flavor itself is pretty damn good. Very, very soft, very nice texture. Too bad the sauce rendered it a bit too much. That was mostly my fault because it's a bit salty now. But overall, that's a pretty solid meatball. Next one, patatas bravas, another just classic Spanish dish. So potatoes kind of just come with the sauces on the side, and these ones actually smell pretty good. Okay. Couple things. Not a huge fan of the red sauce, but the mayonnaise is really good. Potatoes themselves are pretty good. They're very flavorful. Now, they do advise you on the package to fry, either air fry it or just put it in the fryer. I put it in the oven, so not quite as crispy as they should be. But if you put them in the fryer, honestly, it does some very solid patatas bravas. Maybe just that red sauce needs to be a little bit less sweet. Last but not least, the tortilla. And this one is gonna be very interesting. The texture of the tortilla here looks on point. It looks pretty damn good, to be honest. It's very melty still has all the kind of egginess to it. Oh wow. Okay. The flavor is there. Potatoes a little undercooked. Not saying it's not cooked, but when you're eating tortilla, you want the potato layers to just melt and really combine with the egg. That's not really doing that. The egg is amazing because it's still very melty, but I feel like the potatoes are just a little bit too firm. Other than that, you can taste the quality of the egg, and it's a very solid tortilla. Knowing Spain and the quality of ingredients and how good things are here, I guess the bar is just set so high. And right now, everything's kind of just underwhelming a little bit. I don't know how I feel about the rest of the stuff, but it does look fairly promising. We got these kind of jamon things over here. So I didn't really look these up. I was kind of just picking stuff out, and I realized that you have to fry these in oil. So I think these are kind of like croquetas. Maybe some bechamel, some little bits of ham. This I can cook in the oven. This is a chorizo pizza. That is exciting as heck. Croquetas done. Croquetas de jamon, and right away they look pretty nice. They are very, very hot. I think I've fried them enough. Man, I'm really not used to this, filming myself and you know, like cooking and then trying to like film the cooking and then coming back here and setting up the camera. David, where are you? Ugh, just so much work. I think I need a beer already. What does it look like in the middle? Not bad at all. So yeah, a whole bunch of bechamel, little bits of ham. Ooh, it smells pretty good. I'm gonna try to take a bite and not burn my tongue. That's not too bad at all. Very bechamel-y, creamy, and then just very small bits of just kind of crispy ham. Ow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Okay, I am back, and yeah, chorizo pizza, like I said, looks fairly crispy, looks pretty nice, and actually, I'm gonna say, I think this one's gonna be fairly good. It is very simple. I think it's just a whole bunch of greasy-ass chorizo with some cheese. You can tell the grease is everywhere. Okay, it is greasy for sure. You can taste the chorizo. There's a decent amount of cheese, but I'll be honest, the chorizo is really not that salty and doesn't have that much flavor. I think they just literally grabbed the blandest chorizo in the world. Maybe they're trying not to offend the Spanish palate, which is not a very spicy palate, but man, that's a boring chorizo. Overall, I like it. It's good, but I was really hoping for more kick. Dessert coming now. That work? Why am I asking? I'm the only one here. Some pretty cool desserts here. This, I have no clue what it is. In my head, I'm just imagining this giant coconut filled with coconut ice cream. I'm really hoping it's that. Okay, let's see. Oh, it is! Oh, what is this? I think it's just a coconut. It's an actual coconut filled. I think it's filled with coconut ice cream. I really don't know. I haven't been this excited since like 10 Christmases ago when I got my Hot Wheels. It's more like 20 Christmases ago. Oh. I still don't really know what this is, but anyways, let's discover together. Oh, it's ice cream. It's straight up ice cream. Oh, yes, perfect. Wow, that is incredibly coconutty. It's decadent, it's rich, it's velvety, it is very kind of airy. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Or NGL, like the kids say. For anybody who's wondering how old I am, my Sweet 16 was last week. The last two things I have are the Tocino de Cielo. I know cielo is sky, so this is kind of what it looks like right here. I'm gonna open it up. And I'm expecting just, yeah, look at that. Oh, yes, perfect. It's literally just a creme caramel. Ooh. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Whoa. Oh damn. Oh, that is sweet. Feels like they've also injected the custard with that kind of burnt caramel. A little side note of metal from the container, but I'm not gonna complain. I am mostly made of metal. Actually, my great grandpa was actually Iron Man, the original Iron Man. Also iron lung, or more like smoker's lung, because he smoked a lot. I've been kind of saving the best for last. This might be one of my favorite desserts in the world. Tarta de queso, it's literally a big slab of cheese, and this is it here. And I'm so excited for this. This looks pretty damn good. Okay, I'm just gonna literally just do this. Oh, look at that. Ooh, oh no. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's a bite right there. Okay. Can I just say that's my favorite thing of the whole video? Like, by far. Damn it. It's hard to screw this dish up, but I mean, it's good. It's really good. Extra cheesy, not too sweet. I actually kind of regret eating that other dessert first because it really almost just tastes like cheese after that. There's just a little bit of sweetness. Let's be honest, do you really enjoy the crust on a cheesecake? No, you're going for the cheesecake part. This is literally all that without the stupid crumb stuff on the bottom. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to talk, but I have nothing to say. Well, there it is, folks.